Hey everybody, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I have another bag to share with you. I did not expect that I would buy this bag. This bag happened purely by accident, completely and totally by accident. And then it started living rent-free in my head, and that's always a sign for me that I have to get it, right? Especially if it's a little bit more affordable. Anyway, so I'm going to share a new bag with you. It is not an unboxing or anything. It's just a reveal. It didn't come in a box or anything like that. It's pretty low frills. Now, you're probably wondering, oh my God, you have said so many times in the past that you're not going to be the type of YouTuber that does unboxing after unboxing after unboxing. Well, let's just say that this year is one of those years. This year I am on an absolute bag buying bender. There's some alliteration for you. Look at that, me being an English teacher without even trying. Anyway, yes, I think I'm just trying to fill a void. A lot has happened this year. A lot has happened over the last 3 years or so, but specifically from June last year onwards, it's been quite tumultuous, on and off, on and off. Having said that, last year I didn't buy much. This year though, I think I've made up for the last 3 years. Look, judge not, okay? It just is one of those years. Now, who knows? Next year I may not buy anything at all. But a lot has happened this year. A lot's gone down. And my way of dealing with it is to buy things. And this reminds me very much of 2018 when the whole separation thing started. And I was doing that then too. It's just my little way of helping myself to feel a little bit better. Anyway, enough of the ramble. Let me show you the bag. If you know me, you know that I tend to like smaller, more structured bags. And I like bags that have a crossbody that I can fit over my shoulder, because now I've put on so much weight that I am significantly bigger. And so my arms are bigger, my shoulder area, the top area is bigger, which makes it difficult for certain bags to sit on my shoulders. So I saw this by accident the other night. Have you heard, and some of you will have heard, of this brand, which is Claudia Firenze? What do you think of? Yes, I know it is different. I'll get to that. Just ignore that for now. But like those of you who are bag lovers, what do you think of? What do you think of Claudia Firenze? Now, a few people have referenced this bag on YouTube. I didn't even know about this bag because I never watched those videos. But just last week, I was at a particular small shopping center. There's a TK Maxx there, and I popped in. I always like to go in and pop in. They've got nice candles, and they've got the, what's that brand? That Sand and Fog brand that sort of like emulates a lot of other high-end fragrances. And so I just thought I'd pop in and have a look and see what they've got. You know, I was walking. I had like a tiny little procedure on my knee, and I was just walking a little bit and looking around. And anyway, I came across this, and I came across this hanging all by itself on one of the hooks in the bag section at TK Maxx. Now, I looked at it and I thought, oh wow, that looks like the Margot bag from the row. Of course, it's nowhere near that. In terms of prices, and just to show you the difference, of course, because we all know that the Margot is about, what, 4 or 5K? And I think that's in US dollar, so imagine in Australian dollar. Anyway, TK Maxx had it at $250, reduced to $180. And I looked at it and I took a photo, and I sent a photo to my friend Krista that afternoon, and I couldn't get this out of my head. Let me tell you, that's always a bad sign for me. But anyway, I thought about it, and then when I got home, like I took a photo of the label, the brand name as well. And when I got home, I started researching it. It's actually a decent brand, and this is a well-made, well-constructed bag by this company, which is somewhat ethical. So I thought to myself, oh my God, how can I like not pursue this? So I then, once I was home, I rang TK Maxx after I did my research and this and that. And I said, oh, look, you know, I was there today. I saw this bag. It was a big brown rectangular, almost luggage looking bag hanging by itself on one of the hooks. It had that wire attached to it that, you know, you had to have it unlocked. is there any chance you can put it aside for me? And the shops were open until 9 p.m. that night. So she said, I can only hold it till the end of the night. I said, that's fine, I'll be there. So I got back in the car. I was careful to drive. And I went back to TK Maxx and I asked to speak with the lovely young lady there. And she showed me the bag and I then just checked it all out, which is what I'm going to do with you now. So it's got 2 handles. It is leather, but can you see how it is like a crinkled, creased, these little dots, they're all just part of the leather itself. It's a little bit creased, it's a little bit mottled. The coloring is not one solid color. It feels almost brushed. It's hard to explain it. It's got like a little bit of a grainy, brushed feel, almost like a very, very flattened velour, if that makes sense. And I love it. Look at it, you can see like, I think these are all just marks that would have been on the hide itself. It's got natural creasing. Here's the other side. It's got the buckle thing here. And currently it is on the mid setting. So there's 1, 2, 3 holes. So you can make it tighter or you can even widen it by another, probably what, another 1.5 centimeters here. And it also comes with a long shoulder strap, so which is all attached with the usual lobster clasp, and the metal, the hardware feels decent. It's not like too chintzy. So it came with a whole lot of just butcher paper in it. So let me take all that out and my receipt. And this is what it looks like. Now I'm sort of chasing the light at the moment, but it's just one great big empty cavernous hole. Now for me, as an everyday bag, too big. I mean, even the Neverfull that I recently got is too big. But I just couldn't let it go. I just couldn't let it go. Anyway, it's got one zippered pocket here, and it's got a little metal plaque which says Claudia Firenze, genuine leather, made in Italy. Beautiful gold zip, nice and smooth, shiny. And then on the other side, it's just got the 2 standard, stock standard slip pockets. And the lining is all fixed, like it doesn't come out. Now I know like some people like the lining to come out so they can clean it more easily or whatever the case is. Yep, that's all good. I'm sometimes like that. But it also can look a bit messy. And then the only type of security, it doesn't have a zipper or anything, but it does have this little flap with the magnet, and it's quite strong. The magnet's quite strong. So to me, I justified this to myself because I thought I can use this for work, or this could be like a good little overnight bag. Probably not a weekender. You might need to have another bag with it, but I just couldn't let it go. So I went there, I checked it all out, I tried it on, I took photos, and I decided, yes, I was going to get it. Now, I did notice this little spot here. So it's just like a spot, and it just looks a little bit more faded than the rest. And I thought, I'm just going to ask because, it never hurts to ask. So I asked to speak to the store manager, who was actually the young woman who had taken my call and put this aside. And I said to her, look, this seems to have a bit of a flaw on it. Is there anything that you could do? Can you reduce the price just a little bit more? Now it was $250, even $250 I would have bought it with my eyes closed. Then it was down to $180, so 70 off. She said to me, she did her little number crunches and so on, and she said, how about $155? I said, done. So I think she took off about just under 20%, maybe 15%, something like that. And I thought, that's okay, because I'm going to go over this with some sort of leather cleaner, conditioner anyway. And the fact of the matter is that if I end up using this as a work bag, it's going to get some of these scuffs. But the nature of the leather is such that it's soft. Now the base has got some firmness, so it's like, can I completely squish it? Let's have a look. Yeah, you can squish it. You can do that. But this is going to carry my laptop, some folders and things like that, although I am trying not to carry as much. But I love it. It's got contrast stitching, sort of like a little bit of a light copper color or cream throughout. I can't really tell, to be honest, but it's almost like a It's not completely cream. It's like a very pale brown. Anyway, I loved it. So it says here, our handbags are made with the finest quality Italian leather. Every piece is entirely manufactured in Italy. Each handbag entirely, if you know, you know. Each handbag is expertly crafted by skilled Florentine leather workers. We hope you enjoy many seasons with your new Italian handbags. So I've got my laptop here, just going to read some information to you. Just looking at one of the websites, and I hope the lighting is all okay. It says here, Claudia Firenze, established in 1971, so it's a year older than me. Claudia Firenze is well versed in the Tuscan cultural tradition of handbag creation and manufacturing. Yay. Their bags are handmade by master craftsmen in Florence, honoring the quality and integrity of made in Italy, because that whole concept of made in Italy has undergone multiple definitions over the years. And if this blurb is anything to be believed and have trust put into it, it does then imply that the whole bag has been made there in Italy. The mission is to continuously create contemporary and distinctive bags that reflect Italian style and fashion. Claudia Firenze is also proud of their commitment to sustainability. That's interesting, right? They use only Italian leathers, and their factory is powered by solar panels that allow them to reach the goal of zero emissions in the air. That's a bit of an awkward expression to say there, but anyway, whatever. It's because of the translation. Oh my God, this hair is getting out of control. In fact, sustainability means a lot to them. Not only do they care and respect the environment, they also care and respect people by fully complying with all ethical and social regulations. Now, it's very interesting, because if you look at this particular website, and I'll have some sort of something here showing, they don't have a very, very large selection of bags, which is always a good sign, because it means that having a smaller number of bags, you know, it's almost like going to a fancy restaurant with fewer options on the menu, means that they do actually make each bag quite well. There are a number of beautifully designed bags on this website. There's one that's sort of like a paglia, which is straw and black leather. It's actually really nice. And they even have another one of these, but it's like half size. So it picks up a little bit on that, you know, Coach Empire 34 size with the same handles, but a lower profile, not as tall as this. And then they've got some other beautiful designs there as well. So go and have a look. Let me know if you have this particular bag. I'd be very curious to see what you think of it. And my lighting is gone. The company is owned by a woman, and this company has been in the family for a long time. That appeals to me too. They're very aware of the market as it stands. And the other thing about them is that really, in all honesty, aside from this bag here, oh, and by the way, the name of the bag is Anna Lou, they don't seem to have copied other designs like a lot of these mid-tier brands tend to do. You know, they tend to copy a lot of the higher end designer brands. This one, yes, is sort of in line with the Row Margot bag, but then so is the Coach Empire. I mean, you know, I'm not going to do a what fits in my bag now, because clearly everything fits in that bag. So I'm going to end it here. Let me know what you think of this bag. As always, I look forward to reading your comments. Take care, everybody. God bless, and I'll see you next time. I'm really happy that I've decided to go ahead with that, and everything is shit because my lighting is shit.